Hey, you guys. Are you excited about Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving, the forgotten holiday. I think we go right from, Mother's Day to Christmas, but I love Thanksgiving. It's one of my favorite holidays. And so we have to have cute cookies. Am I right? So I'm going to share with you the designs and the cookies that we make with those designs in our Cheerful Box. If you don't know what the Cheerful Box is, it's my easy way for you all to decorate cookies. Here it is right here. Comes right in your mailbox. It includes, hey, Melissa, it includes cookie cutters, a stencil, step-by-step tutorial from me, and other little goodies that I'm going to share with you. If you have watched me for a while, you know that I have been incredibly sick. I can honestly say that I am officially better. I am mono free. I feel back to myself, which is great. It sort of went up and down for a while, but I feel like I'm definitely back. So let's get to it. The first thing, oh, and then at the end, I'm going to share with you all the sneak peek and some information about Christmas. So the first thing you get when you open your box, and it's cute because you got to have something cute in your mail, right? Is you get the postcard, which has the link, the tutorial link. And now you can go, this takes you to our brand new subscriber hub where you can watch this tutorial for the current box and lots of previous tutorials. Get lots of previous downloads, royal icing transfer sheets, all kinds of good stuff. So this tells you all about how to do that. And on the back, it tells you all the benefits of being a subscriber. So then we always include a stencil and a coordinated cookie cutter. Let me find the cookie cutter. Right here, this one goes with this stencil. They're always coordinated. And we also put the name of the cookie cutter on the side because there's nothing worse than picking up a cookie cutter and you're like, I have no idea what this is. Hey, Jill, how are you? So we do that. So what does this cookie make? You might say it makes this one. And so I love stencils because stenciled cookies are fast and easy cookies. So in this box, we show you, or I show you, how to do royal icing stenciling. So that's the first cookie and the stencil. Next, we have a cookie cutter storage bag because again, um, maybe I said this earlier. I don't know about you, but I don't make that many cookies anymore. But when I made cookies, often I had 10,000 cookie cutters and I had no idea what they were. I mean, I would pick it up and I'd hold it and I'd be like, what is this? And that's frustrating. So we put this bag in there and you can put your cookie cutters into the bag. And you can store them. That way you can look at the bag and you can say, okay, this is what's in there. We try and make it easy. So I also love cookies that you can personalize. I just think it makes it really special when someone receives a cookie with their name on it. Jill says, good. And I love that you put the name on them plus the storage bag and picture them. Thank you. Yeah, I decorated cookies, and I still do on occasion for a long time. So I try to do things that I, as a cookie decorator, would also enjoy. Thank you, Maritza. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So, like I said, I love offering cookies that you can personalize. So, one of my most fun memories when I was young was getting the wishbone, and my brother and I would pull it apart, to see who could make the wish. So this is the wishbone cutter, and again, it has the side says wishbone. This is backwards to me. I'm not sure if it's backwards to you all, but anyway, if it is, it does say wishbone. And this is the cookie that you make with it. And I'm going to explain to you why this cookie bled, why the color bled. So, because that way, maybe it will help you in your cookie decorating. I never have color bleed, and I mean, I'm telling you, 99.9% of the time, my colors do not bleed because what I do is I have this wonderful dehydrator from Cabela's, and when I ice my first layer of cookies, I put my cookie in. Let me grab one on a tray like this, and I have this on top. And this is something. It is a it's just a, what do you call it? It's it's a dehydrator sheet. If you put on Amazon dehydrator sheet, you will find these. And that kind of helps the cookies to not dry out on the bottom because the air doesn't go to the bottom. It just goes on top. You don't have to have that. But I think that that's someone told me about that one time, so I got some. But I put them on at 95 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. And that sets the icing enough to where if I do a color on top, I'm good to go. Then after I do both colors or multiple colors, I will turn my dehydrator down as low as it will go. Mine goes down to about 65, and I will leave it on there, for a couple of hours. And then because it's just like having a fan on it, it does not dry it out. And then I will open up, leave the front of my dehydrator open and go to sleep. Well, like I said, I've been really sick. So when I decorated these cookies, I did do the bottom for probably 30, 35 minutes. And then I put the red on top. And then I closed the dehydrator and I went to sleep. I did not even think about it. So this happened because of lack of airflow. You see that? So make sure that your cookies have airflow. But would my husband still eat this cookie if I gave it to him? Yes. We worry more about stuff like this than people do. But anyway, that's the cookie cutter and my little story. Next is my most favorite cookie of this whole set. And it's this right here. Can you all guess what this is? Anybody? Anybody? You probably can tell from this part. But this is a turkey platter. I just love this cookie. I think it's so fun. And this turkey, yeah, this is one of those cookies that is not difficult. It's not. I teach you how to do this. We in this box, we use lots of different piping tips, but this is a cookie that's impressive to people, but it's not really that difficult. But I'm going to go live tomorrow. I think it's at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but you can find it on my Facebook page, and I'll send out a reminder tomorrow. Pretty sure it's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to actually show you all how to decorate this one. So I think that will be fun. Next one, we have a pumpkin cookie. And again, says pumpkin on the side. And this is a blue one because I just love it. It's tall and skinny, so it goes with some of our past pumpkins in boxes, which are a different design. But I also wanted to teach how to do this vine because if you look on Instagram at cookies, you will see this vine everywhere. It is such a popular design style on all types of different cookies. And it's good to know how to do that, what consistency to use, what steps to use. So that's why I did this pumpkin. Next, we have this one. Can you guess what this is? This could be the face of a cat, couldn't it? I never thought about that until I'm looking at myself. That would be really cute to do a cat. This is the sunflower. And the reason I did a sunflower is I think personally, and I've made so many different types of floral cookies over the years, this is very, very easy. It's a really easy cookie to do. And if you're unfamiliar with florals, this is a good place to start. Or if you're familiar, this is a really fast cookie. You can do these. It's fast. And this is the same tip that we use on this cookie right here to do the leaves. So that's a super helpful thing to know how to do. Oh, I'm so glad you like that one, Jill. I like any kind of flower. I'm a big gardener, so if it's a floral, I love it. Next, we have, can y'all guess? This is the pie plate. And I thought this one was so fun. This is apple pie. And so I'm going to teach everyone how to do this ruffle, which is super handy for not only pies, but ruffles on dresses, ruffles on onesie cookies. If you didn't want to do this little apple on top, you could just put some thick white as a little dollop of whipped cream. So this is a fun cookie. The pie, because you have to have pie for Thanksgiving, right? And then last but not least, make sure I showed them all to you. 1, 2, yes. Last but not least, we always have a mini. Now the minis don't have names on them because it just messes up on the printer. It's just the writing's too small, but you can put it in the bag and you'll know that this is a turkey. So let me show you the turkey. I think he's so cute. Here's a little turkey cookie. And wouldn't children at Thanksgiving love these cookies? I mean, they're just bite sized. They're great for kids. If you sell cookies, you can put, some of these in a little sleeve. This one, I used brown dust around the edge. I don't know if I like that or not. This one, I didn't. Which one do y'all like better? I like trying things out. Cute in a little sleeve, but for those of you that sell cookies, or even if you give cookies, presentation makes a huge, huge difference. If you package your cookies and put a cute gift tag, you can up the price substantially. I mean, there's just a perceived value that comes with cookies that are packaged in cute ways. So this is the gift tag that all Cheerful Box subscribers receive every month. We do a gift tag that goes with the designs. And so wouldn't a little sleeve or a little package of these cookies with this gift tag be absolutely adorable? I love that gift tag. And then I don't remember if it was last year or the year before, for Thanksgiving, we did a turkey just like this. So you could also use that gift tag with that. And then let me take that down. So you get the download for that. And then I also am a firm believer in getting together, getting people together, getting together with your friends. We need to do more of that. And so every month we include an invitation or a fun printable that is very easy to personalize. And I send the directions on how to do that. It's very simple. And so this month, the download is this one. Join us for Friendsgiving. So everything, you can't mess this up because the only thing that you can actually change is the date, the time, the location, or the RSVP. So you can have a Friendsgiving. If you have a business, you can offer this to your customers for free. I don't want you to sell it, but you can give it to them for free. Just put out there, have a Friendsgiving, get the invitation from me. They can print it, and you can make cute cookies for their Friendsgiving. So that's something that I added this year because I just thought it would be so much fun. We have to get together more often. And if you have the invitation, sometimes it just makes it easier. I also want to share, I love minis. Minis are so much fun. So we have a couple different subscriptions, and I'm not going to tell them all to you. I'll put the link in because I think it's just easier to read. But we also have a subscription for all minis. The minis are usually the exact same designs as the large ones. Sometimes we have to change it a little bit. For instance, this one as a mini, that would have been tricky to cut out because this would have been very small. So instead, we put in the turkey leg because that's just a lot easier in a mini size. So that you can get that as well. Thank you for saying you love the set. So let's see, so I told you everything that was in the box. Now let's talk about Christmas. And see, at the beginning of this, I said Thanksgiving is the holiday that everybody just sort of brushes over. And I'm going to do the same thing right now. But you can only get the Thanksgiving box until Friday. We are switching everything over to Christmas on Saturday morning. And so I'm going to give you the Christmas. I love the Christmas cookies are just so much fun. And so we have a great Facebook group that's filled with all the people. Oh, good, Jill, that are subscribers. And so, we have a couple hundred people in there, which is absolutely wonderful because they give each other tips and we share ideas and all kinds of fun things. But I was struggling with what to do for Christmas because I've always done Santa Claus and Santa Claus and Santa Claus. And I thought, what else can I do besides Santa Claus? So someone suggested gingerbread. And I thought, that is a fantastic idea. So there'll be a couple really fun things about this set. One is that 3 years ago, 2022, I think, I can't even remember. I was on the Food Network Christmas Cookie Challenge, and we had to come up with recipes before we went. And I knew one thing that we had to do was to make a 3D sculpture. And I knew just from, baking cookies that gingerbread is one of the best things you can use to make 3D sculptures because of gingerbread houses. They just hold up really well. But I don't like gingerbread. I mean, I've never liked gingerbread. So I thought I need to make a recipe that tastes good, but also holds up. So I can use it on the competition. So I live in Kentucky, if you can't tell because of my accent. And we use a lot of rubs. We make a lot of barbecue around here. And I thought, I bet I could make a gingerbread cookie seasoning by combining a lot of things like you do a rub. So that's what I did. I created my own gingerbread seasoning, and with a lot of trial and error, I created a gingerbread cookie that is actually good. I think it's good. And the judges on the Food Network loved it. So that was a big thumbs up. So anyone who gets the Christmas box, because it's gingerbread themed, also gets the gingerbread recipe that I use on the Food Network. I know it's going to be ho 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 time, but the good thing about gingerbread is you can use it really anytime in the fall. You can use it in the summer too if you want, but it's just a great fall flavor. So one of the little cookies that we're going to make in the Christmas box is him. Is he the cutest little? I just love him. Such a cute little guy. And then let me show you the mini because he's adorable. Here's the mini. Isn't this cute? Now, this isn't the mini that comes in the regular set. This goes with the mini set, but I thought it was so darn cute. And then the girl, oh my gosh, so cute. Look at her. Isn't she adorable? I love her. And then I want to show you some others, but I'm only going to show you one more because you're going to have to wait. Because part of the fun is the surprise, a little bit of surprise. Oh, I have a message. Yes, I was one of a few that suggested gingerbread. Oh, Angela, I'm so glad. I'm so excited. So I'm still fairly new to this. Do you automatically deduct for my subscription each month, or do I need to go in and purchase the Thanksgiving set? Was the one that you deducted at the beginning of the month for Halloween? Sorry, my daughter got married on Sunday and I'm still in a blur. Well, that is so exciting. So the way that the subscription works, it comes out automatically on the first of the month. I'll have to go in and look at your subscription. The one that came out at the first of the month, we're in October, right? Was Thanksgiving, but I'll look at it when we get done and make sure that everything worked okay for you. And I'll send you an email. But that's how it works. You can cancel anytime, no problem. You just contact me, real easy. But my goal is for you all to get these boxes, to have something to look forward to improve your cookie skills, or just to have a little fun in the kitchen. But I'll look, Angela, as soon as we hang up. Oh, my doggy in the background. I have 3 dogs and 2 cats. My cats are usually outside, but they're in here right now. They come in and eat, and my dogs are the most beautiful, sweet. I also have chickens outside. I've got a lot of things. Okay, so did I show you the girls? So here's the boy, here's the girl. So cute. And then I love royal icing transfers. I think they're so much fun. They're so fun to put on cookies. And so this month's box has, the sheet, and I teach you how to make these adorable little gingerbread men royal icing transfers. And I'm going to show you what we're going to put these on in a minute. But these would also be super cute on top of brownies. Just make box brownies and pop these on top, or on top of store-bought mini cupcakes. These would be adorable. I love transfers. Or if you have a lot of cookie cutters and you have a stocking, it would be adorable to have those coming out of the stocking. You have 5 dogs? I'll see if I can show you all my dogs here in a minute. I don't know where they are. But this is the one that we're doing. And can you see the highlighted background? That's going to be the stencil for this month. And I'm going to show you all how you create that design on top that's sort of a, tone on tone. And this one says joy, but you absolutely could personalize this with a name. So those are all the ones that I'm going to show you. I'm not going to show, okay, I might show you one more since we're talking about dogs. This is the mini for the box, because have you ever seen a gingerbread dog? And I thought that's just so incredibly cute. Christmas is going to be released on Saturday. We've done this. I love this. It's like a clickable magazine that I'm going to email out on Saturday, and it will have all of our Christmas in there with clickable links. We already have it. It's turned out so cute. We have some really cute designs for Christmas. I mean, not just the subscription box, but we have lots of cute Christmas designs. We have advent calendar cookie cutters if you want to do, or they're little minis. We have Christmas geese. We have Mrs. Claus baking. We have so many, and I just think they're adorable. So let's see. Anybody have a question? Let me put the link in. Let me get that real quick. And remember, the Thanksgiving is only available until, hold on, I'm trying to find it, is only available until Friday. And then we are switching over. So here is the link to check it out. Everything you could ever want to know and more is there. Or, that didn't go to Facebook. Let's see. Why didn't that post? Let me try again. It says an error occurred. So I'll keep trying. If it doesn't post for something, just go to cheerfulbaker.com and you'll be able to find it. Let me see if I can get my dog. Come here, Tango. Come here. Come here, Tango. Let's see if you can see her. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come over here so everybody can see how cute you are. Look at her. Say hi, Tango. She's my floofy girl, aren't you? You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Okay, you can go. Come here, Winston. Come here. Come here. Come here. Winston's not a big fan of getting up, but that's him. They're standard poodles. And then I have an old girl that's a golden doodle, and she's laying on the couch. Are any cookie cutters in the subscription box sold separately? No, they're not. They're just sold in the box subscription box. But like I said, we're going to have lots and lots of really cute Christmas cookie cutters available. Any other questions? So again, tomorrow I'm going to be online on Facebook and YouTube making this cute little cookie. Oh, thank you so much, Mona, for asking that question, because I completely always forget to say that. Yes, we do have a digital box. You can purchase it. You can purchase all of the STL files for the boxes for, I think it's $34.97, or you can get a monthly subscription, which is $24.97. So it saves you $10. So yes, you get all the STL files for the large cookie cutters, the STL files for the small cookie cutters. You get the SVG file for the stencil if you have a Cricut machine. You get all the downloads, the invitation, the printable little card. Oh, it's too late in the day for me. This cute little guy right here. The gift tag. You also, everybody with the box or the STL files, you get a supply list with the colors, so you don't have to guess on what colors to get. I try and make, and you get the link to the tutorial. We try and make it super duper easy. So I will put the link on here. If this is the first time you're watching me, I started decorating cookies over a decade ago. I'm very artsy, and I was painting and I was doing all the artsy things. And I saw some really pretty cookies online that my friend had done. And I reached out and I said, how did you do that? And so she shared with me that she had taken a class. She said, Lauren, you ought to do it too. And I thought, why not? If it's artistic, I'll try. Well, I loved it. I loved it. And during that time, my oldest son was diagnosed with dyslexia, and he had a rough, rough time in school, a very hard time. He was made fun of. He struggled. I mean, it was very tough. So we did everything we could do to help him. I took him out of school and homeschooled him. We sent him to different schools to try and get him, the help that he needed. And during that time, I was sad is not even a word for it. Because, when your child is suffering, it's just hard on the old mama. So I needed something fun in my life. And that became cookie decorating for me. I just clung to it because it made me happy to do it. And it made me happy to give the cookies to other people. Yeah, 10 years ago. Tell me about it. That makes me feel old. And then and my son is doing great, by the way. He is getting ready to graduate from college in May. We're so proud of him. He's doing wonderful. And I have a precious younger son who is a sophomore in college. In college, he's doing great too. But and then after that, I've just had so many unbelievable blessings that have come my way because of cookie decorating. I've been on the Food Network. I've been in multiple magazines. I've been in a book. I'm going to be a main stage director a teacher at CookieCon. I've worked with Challenge Butter. I've worked with lots of different brands. And I'm just a normal mom who lives in a teeny tiny little town in Kentucky who decided it would be fun to decorate cookies. So that's why I do this. I want you all to have those also, these amazing opportunities that can come from decorating cookies. And I started out by selling cookies, and that was fun because I love my husband. You know, we've been married almost, well, maybe we have been married 26 years, but, and I was staying home for a long time, and I just wanted my own little spending money. And cookies gave me that. It's just done so much for me. So I want to do that for you all. That's why I started the Cheerful Box. Yes, I will be at CookieCon. I'm one of the core instructors, which is just thrilling. So make sure you all come to CookieCon and look me up. Any other questions? Yeah, we need some poodle cookies. You're going on your 3rd year in December, Jill. That is fantastic. It's addictive. Make sure okay, I think I answered all of the questions. If you are watching on the replay, thank you so much for watching. Again, just last minute note, Thanksgiving goes away on Friday. Saturday, we are switching everything over to Christmas. And we'll send an email out with all of our new Christmas on Saturday. So you all have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. And that's it. See you later. Bye.